Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X on the Mysterious JG. In the last video, we had a fairly short and straightforward, well, not that short, it took the whole video, didn't it? But it was a fairly easy. I'm probably a little over-leveled. Not as over-leveled as I sometimes feel like I was. I mean, you do have to do a certain amount of grinding to really win this game, but we managed to beat Unalesca. I took advantage of what I thought was the common method, although when I went and read facts, I saw people do a lot of grinding for anti-zombie and anti-death status armor stuff. But no, in fact, which reminds me, I should change my equipment to my usual stuff. Confuse Horde. Raging Cactuar is kind of fun, but it's not really that useful. And again, none of the magic abilities except for Magic Boost are useful for her, because she doesn't. Physical attacks just suck. Magic plus 10% is probably the best I could give her. I like her setup. Dark Ward is good, but I'm sure there's something better, like Confuse Horde. Is there something with Confuse and other stuff? No. Actually, Berserk Ward is, well, Confuse is. It's hard to say which one I hate more, getting confused or berserked. But I'm a big fan of people who have stuff that protects against them both. Stone Proof will actually be very useful against certain creatures that's coming up in an optional dungeon. The game only has one optional dungeon, but it's a doozy. And there are enemies there who inflict stone status, so it's kind of useful to have stone proof. But we're not messing with that right now, so just out of habit, I'm going to go with my stuff that I use if I get suddenly attacked by a Marlboro. Alright, let's get back to the story. What are they so freaked out about? Anybody want to tell me what a great leader I was and how tough and cool I sounded when I talked about defeating Sin without the final Aeon? No? Guys are just gonna walk off? Fine. Bunch of dicks. That's the theme song of the dicks, folks. Alright. Short-lived SmackDown tag team. Remember the dicks, right? James and Chad? Okay. Is there somebody lurking in the shadows here?
We must talk.
Yeah.
What?
There's something you should know.
About the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees.
It's about you, right?
I am also an unsent.
Dun, dun, dun.
You are not surprised.
I think I kind of knew.
You didn't figure out the whole thing about Yuna gonna die.
Wasn't
Whatever,
it?
shut up, did you?
When Braska and Jekt died defeating Sin, I just couldn't accept it.
That's what built shrines.
I came back here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mount Gagazet. But my strength left me, just outside Bevel. That's where Kamari found me. I told him about Yuna, just before I died.
Ah.
I've been wandering ever since, never going to the far plane.
Aaron.
Don't make that face. Being dead has its advantages.
No, you're a freaking zombie and you're gonna eat my brains. Oh my god!
And go to your Zanarkand.
Wow.
And you've been watching over me since then, haven't you? Why? What's the big idea? Why me?
Leave me alone, you creepy zombie man!
It's one of those things that is difficult to explain. Very
Especially
well.
to someone like
I will
stupid
show
as you.
My memories.
Wait, so T-bowing allows you to show us your memories?
Can I ask you one last favor?
Wait, I thought we saw this sequence, and you didn't say this.
Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Okay, listen good. Take care of my son.
And stared at my back. What was that?
My son in Zanarkand. He's such a
Apparently,
crybaby.
Warren did such a big divided
He
into
needs
three
someone
take,
there
it
to
like
hold
threw his whole
hand,
perspective
see?
off.
Take care of him, will you?
My wife just can't do
How
it.
am I supposed to go to Zanarkand?
Hey, you said it yourself. There must be a way to get there, right? You'll
But
find
Jax
it.
doesn't believe that at this point.
All right.
He's just messing with Orin.
I give you my word. I'll take care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Orin. You were always
Thanks,
such a
Orin.
stiff.
Here's my big beefy
But that's
chest
what I
right in your
liked about
face. What the hell? Yeah, well,
That is why.
it's kind of cool, though. Like I said, a lot of stuff about the game that doesn't make sense comes together in the end, or we're not at the end, but we're fairly close to it now. And yeah, like, why the hell is this mysterious samurai walking around guarding Titus the whole game? I almost called him Tardis. There's actually a reason. So that was kind of nice. Now we're in the Chamber of the Faith. What was this other place called? We were at the Beyond. This is the Great Hall. Great Hall built by the Lego Corporation. And I believe we still can't do the Destruction Sphere puzzles here. Oh, if this place is still glitched out and requires inverted control entry. It's time to blow the dome! Send those Psylocks back to planet Psylocke. Is that what they were called? Psylocks? The guys from Battlefield Earth. Don't tell me you're not intimately familiar with Battlefield Earth, viewers! Huh? What's going on? Oh shit! Oh damn! There it is, right there. That's my old band. And the cats in the cradle and the
I know.
silver spoon.
The final summoning's gone. But I'll think of something. Just give me a little more time.
Dad, you really let yourself go. What the hell is that on his back? There's like a fin back there, but... Seems kind of sad to see his dad turn into a twisted freak monster. Oh, and it's an airship. Hey, Sin. Airship. So long, Rex. Shepard. Where to now? It's a rogues gallery. Hey, Crunchy, Crunchy, crusty old timer.
Aren't we the happy-looking bunch?
Hey, there, crusty old timer.
Frana!
Fear.
Where? That all you
Wants to
can
go to
say?
Cape Fear.
Why don't you think of something?
I'm not a thinker. I'm a
Well,
doer. I want to do you.
Any good ideas?
You're the next game.
Come on, help us.
What do we know?
Not much.
Sin is Jet. Thus you have a link, a bond with Sin.
Like the bondage barbarians.
That may be our key.
So, what do we do?
What don't we do? I don't know.
We think and we wait.
And I rot because I'm a fucking zombie.
Two things I'm bad at.
Kind of placed his head on Lulu's shoulder. That was pretty hot. And I like this little scene too. Call me a softie, but just Orin looking over at Yuna, the daughter of one of his best friends, who's been so brave and so cute during all of this. And now Yuna, apparently with some heavy footfalls, dramatically walking. It's a really unnatural stride, apparently. And I'm assuming she knows who this is, and that the airship helped rescue her from the wedding. So without saying a word, she does a deep bow, because she is, after all, Japanese. By way of Besaid, by way of Bavel. And an over-the-top reaction shot. Sid has his back turned because he's so stern and stoic. Nods. Walks away. Oh, poor Sid. He's my little niece. She's so cute, dude. She's so brave and cute and adorable. It's like a combination of Hello Kitty and a grizzled Civil War veteran. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about either. Traveler, Save Sphere level 3. Save Spheres can now teleport you back to the airship thanks to Rin the Albed. Everything is thanks to Rin the Albed. Okay, so let's save on the high bridge spot, because we're never going back there. And, I think we've got some dialogue to go through before we can figure out. And I remember the first time I played through the game being fairly puzzled as to what exactly we were going to do here, but I was kind of tickled by the idea that the story hits a point where the main characters just have to actually think of a plan, and you sort of walk through it. Game has a lot of points where you have to walk through dialogue, like you really don't know what you as the player character are supposed to do to get the story to continue. Like anything involving hanging around waiting for Yuna to come out of the Chamber of the Faith. This is kind of one of those.
We need to sit and think this through. There has to be a way.
What makes you say that? Maybe there's no way. Maybe this is just a really anticlimactic end for this video game. Hey, I'm right behind you, Lulu. I'm breathing on your neck, Lulu.
We need to sit and think this.
He's a creepy mouse. Same shit on Riku. I'm breathing on your neck, Riku. I'm creepy.
Still thinking.
Got a stomachache? I'm breathing on your neck, Waka.
So much for the final Aeon solving everything.
What a bunch of crap.
So much for the final...
We'll wait till you think of a plan. Get that noggin working.
Do I smell burning wood? You must be thinking, Titus. There will come a point where talking to Sid brings up a menu of destinations the airship can go to. We're clearly not there yet. We got more dialogue first. I'm trying to breathe on your neck, Orin, but you got that thing covering it.
Rush this and we'll lose everything. We need to plan carefully.
Well, I mean, rushing this, if it gets you killed, then yeah, always that can cost you everything,
Rush
I suppose.
this and
Alright, so who could we talk to then? Who's gonna come up with a plan? Assuming it's not Rin, the only people left on the airship, we can't get to Brother because Sid's in the way. Only folks in our party we haven't talked to yet are Yuna and Kamari. Which one do you think's gonna come up with the plan? Place your wagers now, folks. Yuna or Kamari? Who do you think's gonna kick the plot loose and come up with a way to make things move? The female protagonist, the ingenue, or juvenile, whatever the term is, the love interest of the main character, the one the entire franchise has been centered around, or Kamari?
May I help you? Thank you. Your pay. Welcome.
It's like waiting to get some new dialogue out of this guy.
Thank you.
Apparently not gonna happen. Sykes are down there. I wonder, fair fill the airship go from here. We better hope it goes to a blitzball stadium. You are a traitor, no? Then you are one with the Albed. That is the first time being so close to sin. Well, you haven't experienced any kind of sin yet. You and your girlfriend need to get busy. I long for the sands of Baikonur. Desert it may be, but there is no place like home. The Lord Micah, an unsent, but I saw him in Luca. I must train, or the airship will rob me of my muscles. You haven't found the place of our home. Perhaps we were... what? Followed. Okay. I was going to say fulfilled, but the U that was popping up there was... could have been any letter except U, basically. There's some comments back and forth. I don't even know if the guy's still watching the LP, but I was pointing out that Albed is not a language, it's a cipher, because it's actually a code. They substitute one letter for another. It's not a language with its own words for things that are not just, you know, switching letters for English words, and it's not a language in that it doesn't have its own grammar, verb structure, etc. Somebody kind of took exception and argued, and they pointed out that it actually sounds fairly workable when spoken aloud by the voice actors. I've argued that A, the voice actors play fast and loose with the way that the words would actually be sounded out to make it sound like natural speech. But B, one fairly clever thing they've done is they substituted letters for other letters, but not at random. They made sure to substitute consonants for other consonants and vowels for other vowels, which actually does, it's a surprisingly easy thing, and it goes a long way towards making the Albed words seem like pronounceable real words. These things here belong to Master Rin. They are not yours to take. Well, fuck you, bitch. We don't know how Sin will react. They're all mine to take. I'm a character in an RPG. If I click on stuff, I should be able to find treasure. I finally have figured out how it is this ship is moved. Do you want to tell me? No. We left kids on the ground, safer for them. We left them on the ground in the Omega Ruins. We'll get to the Omega Ruins later. It's not a safe place to leave kids. It's another place with the control reverse glitch. And when you don't know that when you enter the room, you tend to run right back out again. The Sin I saw in the ruins was calm. Why is this? He just smoked J. With this ship, revenge against the followers of Yevon will be ours. Oh, it's nice to know that he's plotting bloody revenge. I'm just gonna ignore those guys and go hang around on the roof of the ship for no reason. That's my plan. This controls are still reversed out here. There is, however, no reason to be here. Titus like, this is a pretty nice place. I like it. This strange compulsion to jump off. Don't know what that's about. Anyway, I could picture spending the rest of my life up here. It's a nice, relaxing place to be. The roof of an airship that's flying around at unbelievable speeds. There's no safety rails. It's like, you know, this is like a nice place to settle down and retire. You know, I could see myself ending my days up here. Alright, and control's still reversed. Let's talk to Kamari. I guess we're going to talk to both of them. A little privacy. God, first Kamari, now you.
I'm no good. At all.
What are you talking about?
Jesus, what a needy bitch.
All this time I've been thinking about how to defeat Sin.
High maintenance girlfriend,
But
you know.
Beyond the teachings of Yevon, I know nothing.
Well, I like my girls pretty and stupid.
I'm sorry.
No apologies.
But
I'm sorry.
Apology is running.
Sorry.
Yuna never run away.
Sorry, Kamari.
thank you, Kamari.
So, Kamari, you got any good ideas?
I got a great idea. Involves
Yevon's
you, me,
teachings.
and Yuna. And it's, oh.
The teachings won't help us fight Sin.
No answer in the teachings. Answers lie outside.
I'm sorry.
Must know both sides to find answer.
Both sides.
That's a tough one.
Micah knows much. Find him. Make him talk.
That is a good idea.
That's it! Kamari, you rock!
Alright, so if you bet Kamari would be the one to figure out what to do next while Yuna just stands there prettily, collect your prize, which is... I don't know. Nothing, really.
Kamari doubts Micah welcomes us.
He'll have to run pretty fast to beat this airship.
We cannot chase if we cannot seek.
Shut up, Kamari. Kamari doubt Micah welcome us. I'll have to run pretty fast. Zombies can be fast. You ever see that Resident Evil movie where there was like the super fast zombies? Pretty scary shit. Pretty sure it's scary shit, baby.
To Bavel, then.
Through the front door. You worried?
What? Me
I'll
worry?
be fine. We can't stop now.
Don't stop till you hit the top.
We must go to bed.
Maybe we'll find answers in Bavel.
I suppose anything's possible.
Maybe we'll...
You suppose we'll get to navigate Bavel this time? Last time it was all pretty much story scenes. We didn't get to do anything. Alrighty. Maybe we'll find answers in Bavel. Yeah. Suppose we could. Also find a lot of plot sequences that don't go anywhere. Or a little purple kid in a hoodie who's like freaking rude to us. These are all things we might find in Bavel. You got anything new?
May I help you? Thank you. Your...
Rush this and we'll lose.
You're supposed to say something new. Can I recruit you for my Blitzball team? No. Okay.
Hey guys, I just had a great idea.
A whole new
It was
season of
my
Futurama.
idea. Let me tell them.
It's like this.
Whoa!
I just
She went
thought-
flying before he even moved his arm.
Here's the key.
Wah, wah, wah.
The hymn?
And the hers.
Sir Jack likes the hymn of the faith, correct?
Guess so.
Yeah.
Long pause.
That's
Yeah.
why he was listening to it in Makalania.
Long pause. Yeah.
Sin, violence incarnate, listening peacefully.
He's more of a big lizard.
I know it's your old man, and I don't mean no disrespect, but
I think we should cut his nads off before we
it's
kill him.
fine. I've gotten used to it.
Kind of cool being the
Let me
son of
say it.
destruction.
If we attack Sin head-on, we've little chance of winning.
Not with your crappy
However,
overdrive.
if he hears the hymn of the faith, he will become docile.
yeah, and that's when we make our move. Might be against the rules and all, but who's keeping track, yeah?
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could really work.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's worth a try.
Yeah. Streaminganga. That's not even a real term. That's like me making fun of Frank Conniff mispronouncing Sturmendrang.
It really was my idea, you know.
Now, I don't know why she can't play Blitzball. She's apparently an incredible swimmer.
It really was.
And obviously she plays Blitzball in the next game because even freaking Yuna plays Blitzball in the next game.
Well, I guess it's all or nothing. Well, I guess it's all or nothing.
Is that what you guess? Is that what you think?
I got a good feeling about this.
I got a good feeling. As we went on the trip, I
I got a good
can't remember
feeling.
the wording. I'm trying to reference Final Fantasy Tactics. This is not coming. There's some guy down there we can't talk to. Looks like fake buddy. I have to warn you, thinking is not my forte. So if you can't, so if you want a plan, go to someone else. I have to fly the airship now. Goodbye. So are Yuna and Kamari just gonna continue to hang around and?
Let's see what Micah does now. Let's see what Micah...
I'm gonna come lay the smack down on his candy ass, NWO style, brother. Fuck Micah's shit up.
Lady
Bitch.
Yuna has become
Hey,
quite the
it's got new
summoner.
dialogue.
A gentle nature, yet strong as steel.
Is it just me
She
or is
reminds
it
me of her parents.
Yuna's old man was a priest of Yevon, but he married an Al Bhed,
How the hell do you know them, Rin?
Lord Braska wanted peace between his people and ours.
Wow, I don't think I've seen this before.
He would occasionally visit the home of those days.
So that's how he met Sid's sister?
They ran off together into the night.
With Orin.
Sounds like love.
Whoa.
Wow, Sid must have been furious.
Yes, he wouldn't talk to her after that. But when Yuna was born, they made up again. His sister took off for home at once. But then her ship.
Sin.
That incident turned Lord Braska down the Summoner's path.
Everything leads back to Sin.
It's like he's the center of the game.
But you put an end to it.
With a vengeance.
Bitch.
I pray for your success.
I'm praying for a healthy battle.
May I help you?
So glad we had a little plot chat.
Thank you.
Now let's get back to selling you shit. Sin is the center of this game. Everything leads back to Sin. He is the center of the game. That being said, when they do a sequel after Sin's gone, because spoilers will defeat Sin in this game, Final Fantasy X2 is one of the most, like, it's a fun game in a lot of ways, but like story-wise, it's the most pointless, centerless games ever. Sin really is the center of the story. I'll save that for the LP of Final Fantasy X-2, but yeah, it's like a game where it's like, wow, game mechanics are good, characters are likable, there's no frickin' story.
Maybe we'll find...
Oh, you guys aren't...
We must go to
Guys, it came all the way up here, you don't have any new shit to say? Fine, guys, waste my time. Oh my god. Dawn turned up. We'll be able, now we have control of the airship actually from this point on. We'll be able to visit the old stomping grounds and see what's going on. Mostly because in order to get one of the hidden aeons, there's only 2 hidden aeons left. No, there's 3 hidden aeons left. And to get one of them, you need to get all the destruction spheres.
Well, that sounds like a plan to me.
I didn't say anything.
My baby here will take us anywhere we want.
We'll take you there. Ain't nobody worry. So you can get a list of locations. They want you to go to the High Bridge. I'm going to try to go to Zanarkand Ruins instead.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
High Bridge is shown as a new location, not because it really is a new location, but just because that's where the plot wants you to go. This is as close as we can get. Oh, crap. Alright, well, we'll have a lot of, and I never got an item with no encounters ability. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but I'm used to having one of those at this point, and I never got one. Because what I want to do is go back and get this destruction sphere. The one that I kept delaying these important plot videos so that I could constantly check to see whether we could do the destruction sphere. The whole point was I didn't want to come back through all this crap again. Now we're going to get ambushed. This video is going to go long now if I don't... Depends on how long this takes, but oh crap, this is going to go really long now. I'm at the 30-minute point, but I wanted to get the destruction sphere and then end the video.
No problem, guys.
Ah, that's just what I was thinking.
Oh, funny, I don't remember that one. I was also thinking, no problem, guys, in a really feminine voice. Nothing wrong with a woman having a feminine voice. A little weird for a guy, too.
My fastball gun broke the mouth.
I can top that.
What? My fastball gone broke the mouth? I can top that. What the hell are they talking about? Apparently there's new, I don't remember any of that. I'm wondering if this is new dialogue for the international version that you get for post-game grinding. I'm gonna say, if they say something this time, I'm gonna be convinced that there's new dialogue for this version, but... Or dialogue that was cut from the previous regular Final Fantasy X because it was too stupid. My fastball done broke the mouth out. So I mentioned already there's a optional dungeon called the Omega Ruins. I'll probably be doing some grinding there. Not that I think we're powerful enough to win the game at this point. The problem is, I was going to show you guys some of the optional bosses. That involves more grinding than I'm willing to do, actually. There's like AP earning tricks you can employ using, there's like a special ability that I don't have that you can get called Overdrive to AP. You use that, then you use like the AP, or the Overdrive increasing trick, because it's weird how it works. You, I'll explain it later, but I guess stuff builds your overdrive meter even when it's full. It still keeps some kind of tally, because if you set yourself up on the, oh, we can play Blitzball again, that's interesting. But if you set yourself on the path, or with the overdrive building meter to damage, and then you fight certain creatures that do, like, huge amounts of damage, like more damage than it would, far more damage than it would take to kill a character in one hit, and then you convert that to AP, or overdrive, and then that overdrive converts to AP. There's ways to get, like, you know, 30 or 40 sphere levels per fight. But you really, I mean, you can't get access to any of this until the game's pretty much over. It's a trick that seems to be in place primarily for, just for super power leveling to fight the boss, the optional boss. This is not something that you would ever need to use to win the main story, and you can't even get access to this trick until you've 99% done with the main story. So if this game continues after the main story's over, because I've never actually beaten all the optional bosses and stuff in this game, I guess if I was going to do something like that, I'd want to do it as part of my LP. Because I can't imagine doing this more than once. Doing it just from on my own on a PS2, it would be a sad waste of my life. Doing it on an emulator for an LP, I can kind of vaguely say other people are watching this, I'm doing it for my viewers. Instinct is to fight this thing just because I was grinding against so many of them. Pretty sexy, huh? Grinding against so many robots. Also, in a couple of minutes, need to go take somebody down to the PAX terminal. I can't really be still recording, but I really would like to just knock out this, what do you call it, destruction sphere here, and be done with that. I'll save my game just in case. So it's nice that you can get back to the airship from any save sphere. Final Fantasy X works like that more or less from the beginning, which in a weird way, to me, undermines the sense that you're ever in any kind of danger. You can always just, like, reset and back out. Ah, okay. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white blocks on that little screen. You see? This is new. They're not on this screen. None of the patterns we needed to get before involved the white blocks. Now, we're on a quest to trigger all of them. I was patting myself on the back really hard when I first figured this out years ago, but now that I think about it, it's pretty freaking obvious. Because I didn't think there was... Wrong load state. I didn't think there was anything left to be done with this area, and then it occurred to me... Oh, it was just like it. Then it occurred to me that we didn't get a destruction sphere from here, but we got destruction spheres from everywhere else that had any kind of... No, I don't want to do that. Just touching this thing brings up the elevator so you can go back down, but it's not really what I'm interested in. Okay. I don't know how many more there are to find. That's not one of them. This, by the way, is much easier and less time-consuming with save states, because you do have to start over from scratch every time you step on one that's not meant to be stepped on if you don't use save states. Gotta be near the end. There can't be any more. Pretty sure that's not a one. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's always the bottom left square of these things that you're activating. So there must be another one in this room. I think it's this one, actually. Okay, maybe there's two more. Can't be that one. It could be this one, but I don't think it is. It's not that one, because that one I already did step on. Could be this one. It isn't. The reverse controls will be automatic. Here we go. This is Tetris stuff. Yeah, we've heard the song enough times. Destruction Sphere. Woo! Now I wonder. There's two places up here where these things can go. I wonder if it makes a difference which one you put it in. Try purple first. Okay, let's try red first. Okay, you have to put it in the purple side. The red side doesn't do anything. Okay, and we got for our troubles a magistral rod. So all that crap with me delaying those videos where you guys are anxious to see what was next in the plot, and I kept constantly going up there. What did I get? A magistral rod. Half of MP cost, though. It's pretty damn good. I think that's worth losing sensor. I can get somebody else equipped with a weapon with sensor. And we will board the airship next time and carry on with the story. But I'm going to have to call it a video and a recording session for now. This has been the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Next time, we're going to go to the High Bridge. We're going to talk to Maester Micah on Kamari's advice. Talk to Maester Micah, Daddy. Make him talk. And leaders of them evil churches, they should be making him talk like Hulk Hogan. That the same way we did Breath of Fire 2. My favorite game ever, baby. Although, I think Breath of Fire 1, he was actually an actual wolf instead of a dog. Either way, that's it for this video. Thank you folks very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.